Please welcome Market Today.
While we're coming on the screen, I wanted to warn you guys that I don't have a demo because technologies is one of the things that we do, and it's really not all about the app, it's actually about food. Lots of food, beautiful food. So Market Today is a mobile app shopping and delivery service for local food. You can consider us like the Instacart for farmers markets, if you will. And we started this business. Oh, by the way, I'm the co-founder and CEO. My other co-founder is right over there, Stephanie Marier. And we started this business because we're really passionate about local food. We believe strongly that a healthy society has a strong local food economy. And the good news is that we're in great company. Most Americans want to buy local. They do. They say, based on lots of market research, they're actively looking for local food. They will pay more for local food. Local food's growing at twice the rate of traditional food, if you will. And yet, this is an unrequited love affair because you can't get it. It's not easy to find. So you go to your mainstream supermarket and you don't see local because the operating model for large supermarkets does not fit for small local food producers. So they go to farmers markets that are open one day out of the week, 4 hours. Like, how many people have been to a farmer's market in the past week? That's actually a very large percentage, yeah. And then there's CSAs, but they're not flexible and they don't, unfortunately, fit with most lifestyles. So how do you solve this problem? You think about the major stakeholders, think about consumers. They want access to local food producers, but they're very busy and they don't have time. And local food producers want access to consumers, but they can't sacrifice profitability. So we've actually constructed a solution to bring these two pieces together and deliver on the things that they need. Access while saving time and money. And the opportunity is huge. So local food alone is $20 billion. That's not small potatoes, so to speak. But I mean, you can do the math quickly here. The total US food retail market is $620 billion. So that's 3% of the total food market. So if we make a small dent in that $620 billion, this can be transformational to the whole local food economy. So that's what we're trying to do. So the way it works is really easy. You just download the app. You use the app to see the markets close to you and the ones that we support. And then you just use the app to shop your market. You can buy whatever you want. You can buy 3 potatoes and a bagel if you want. And then on the day of the market, we grab your food and we bring it directly to you. Just a little bit about the app. So this is what it looks like. There are 4 UIs, one for the customer, one for the vendor, the shopper, and the market manager. What's interesting to note is that while we've organized this and we're focusing primarily in the beginning for the market for local food, it is both product agnostic and event agnostic. So we can actually take this architecture and apply it to any multi-vendor temporary retail event. So think of craft fairs, think of maker fairs, think of flea markets, think of all things that look like that across the world. So that's actually what our long-term vision is. So I've been told that you should always include an ask in your presentation. So this is my ask for you guys. We've launched in the Boston metro area this summer. And our strategy has been to go specifically after communities that value sustainability and wellness and work-life balance. So co-working spaces, for example. If you belong to a community like that, and if you love local food, reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks very much. Any questions? And I'm sorry, I don't have any blueberries to pass out. Go ahead.
Are you looking for connections to organic farms or things like that? Or,
Absolutely, yes, yes. But our organizing principle right now is the farmer's market, so it would be an organic farm that would come to a farmer's market. But most of them do. Yeah?
How do the financials work? Is there a delivery fee? Is it built into the pricing? What's the difference?
It's actually a lot like Instacart. At our initial launch, which is that there is a delivery fee and there is a service fee. But our long-term strategy is actually to license the platform. That's the scaling question. Go ahead.
How are you handling quality control?
It's the quality. The reason why I point to my co-founder is because each market has a designated shopper, and we're the shoppers right now. And we literally look at every single thing that we receive and ask ourselves, would we want to, if we were at the market, would we choose that basket of strawberries or that basket of strawberries? And we pick the ones that we want. So we are absolutely confident that the customers will get beautiful food. Go ahead, in back.
What kind of milestones have you set yourself?
Milestones. So, well, we launched last year. We piloted last year. We do have a milestone by the end of the summer to have enough traction so we can start actually looking for investment. We're bootstrapped currently. Yep.
How's the CIC launch?
You should talk to Jeff Lamlin.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was in our peer release, so that says something. Yeah, he's very happy, and one thing that I can say that makes me feel good is, so we launched about 5 weeks ago, and almost every single person who has purchased from us has purchased again. So something's going well. Any other questions? Oh, yeah.
Yes, I'm not too familiar with Instacart or say Shaw's, Whole Foods, and say their legal regulations or the FDA. Do you envision any future legal implications that you may have to navigate through?
Potentially. But one of the things that we've done very carefully is define our business as a delivery and shopping service. So we don't own the food. That's actually in our terms and conditions. The customer is buying the food from the vendor. So the revenue goes to the vendor. We are taxi service, if you will, for food. And because of that, that actually limits our liability significantly. We never hold food. We never keep it overnight. So that's actually critical. Great question, though. Yeah?
what is your defined territory for the services design team?
The current territory?
Defined territory, like the company follow on Massachusetts or?
Oh, so we just launched in Boston. So it's Boston, Cambridge, and Somerville right now, and some towns on the South Shore, because I live there. Great. All right. Oh, yes.
How do you make sure they're local? There are not many farmers in Boston.
That's a great question. There are actually lots of wonderful farmers in New England, and most farmers markets screen their vendors and make sure that they are bringing food that they have grown themselves or is from a named local farm. And usually the standard is it has to not be further away than 100 miles from the market. All right. Thanks very much for your time.